the young Earth creationists with their recap idea, like chapter 2 is recapping day 6.
Yeah.
That's a hard view to hold and for them and stuff, but I don't think you could never like um, totally debunk it. Like I don't think you can totally refute it. I think it'll remain a possibility.
Yeah.
So you can just try to tell people this is the better view. I have a better view, you know,
Yeah.
and it's just as literal or even more so.
Hmm. When
Um,
when I talk to my friends, like I've also noticed, and I think, and I would agree. I think that I think you can still look at it a certain way to still really not have too many issues, having like Genesis 2 be a recap of Genesis 1 and everything flowing from there. And I suppose you could kind of argue, I think it's even tougher when it comes to this case with Cain, but I suppose you could argue he took a, I don't know, a sister, I guess, as a wife or something. I think with that and other things, it gets pretty tough. But
yeah, that's another good example in Genesis right there. Like
yeah,
you want to refute and block out the other view, but it's you can't really. Like Cain married his sister. That's an option.
hmm,
It just is. So some people just choose to stick with it, and that's all right. But if they just start thinking about it, then in time they'll be like, this is the better view. It just makes more sense.
yeah,
So
I totally agree. It just, yeah, I you said it well. It just makes more sense. And it's funny. It's almost like you have to think less about explaining things. More things fall in place, and even if you can maybe have the Bible check out with a younger view, well, then you're still back to square one of figuring out natural history, natural and human history.
yeah,
So that's the thing. It's like, not only does this view, I think, take scripture more literally, it makes more sense when you think about it, and then you also have the double edged benefit of now it lines up with natural and human history.